This woman's name is Nancy. She lives alone because her husband died recently, and because of that she is feeling lonely. The sad thing is that she was not happy in bed with her husband, so she was very angry with her husband. And so far, she feels inferior because she has not found satisfaction in her love life. But now she is trying to find the love she has been missing, and she decides to start dating men younger than her age. She is also trying to meet those men online, but she is too scared to do this because of her age. One day she meets a handsome guy named Leo on the internet. Leo is 21 years old and his job is to earn money by giving love to old women in bed like this one. Hello my viewers, today I bring you the movie called Good Luck to You Leo Grande, released in 2022. If you like the movie, don't forget to like it. The film begins with an old woman named Nancy entering the hotel she has rented books a man. At the same time, Leo is having a cup of coffee at the cafe across the street and is on a date with a new customer. When he meets the woman, he gives her a few nice comments and tries to impress her. Seeing that Nancy is too stressed, the guy suggests they drink champagne and chat for a bit. She feels awkward about getting older and often brings it up to him. Leo isn't embarrassed by this at all because he has been with older women before. Nancy is a kind and polite woman who used to be a teacher until lately. She had always been a great mother and wife, but 2 years ago her husband passed away and her kids started living their own lives. When she stopped working, she understood that she had lived most of her life, but she had never really enjoyed being in bed. After booking a hotel and inviting a man over, she hopes to finally experience the happiness she's only read about in stories. The woman chats more with Leo and begins to feel shy. Until now, she believed his job was bad, not respectable and unenjoyable. She doesn't want to chat too much and just wants to get to the main point quickly, so she can enjoy spending time with the handsome young man. Leo doesn't waste time and quickly kisses the woman to help her feel calm and forget her worries. Nancy is worried that the guy doesn't like her, so she suggests he take a pill to help, but he believes he can manage without it. Knowing she can't avoid being close to others, the woman quickly goes to the bathroom to clean up and change her clothes. At that time, Leo takes off his clothes and gets into a comfy position. Nancy seems very worried. She finds it very difficult to make love to a child who could be hers. Nancy takes a long time to come out, so he decides to grab a snack and finds a candy bar in the minibar. She goes back to the bedroom, but she dislikes the smell of the candy bar, and the guy really needs to brush his teeth. A minute later, Leo understands that the issue isn't the candy bar, but Nancy, scared of getting close to another man. She decides to change her mind and is okay with paying for the meeting even if it doesn't go any further. Leo comforts the woman, saying that her action is not a small mistake, but a choice she made on purpose after thinking it through. She has spent 30 years in a close relationship that has become really dull, and now is the final opportunity to make a change. The couple lies under the blankets, getting to know each other better. Nancy knows that the young man is smart and educated, so she wonders why he needs this job. Leo, however, is not ashamed at all because he chose this job on purpose. It makes him feel useful and valued. At that time, he doesn't tell his mom the truth and lies to her, saying he works on an oil rig. Nancy has 2 kids, a lively daughter and a responsible son who is in college. The woman thinks they are boring because, like their mom, they are too serious. Leo wants to make Nancy happy, so he plans to understand how her husband behaves before they become close. It looks like he was the woman's only partner, and he has been this way for 30 years. She had never touched or tried anything different because every day was the same as the one before. Nancy feels sad and cries. She says she has always wanted to make a man happy and also feel happiness in return. As a teenager, she met a waiter and wanted him to make her feel good, but other people got in the way. Since Nancy was calm, Leo kissed her and started working, concentrating on earning money. In the second meeting, the woman feels more relaxed and less tense. She is not shy with Leo and talks to him easily. At the same time, she has a patient teacher inside her. And as you know, habits can form easily. That's why she wrote down 5 things she wants. Nancy needs to begin utilizing them right absent, starting with her to begin with and hardest challenge. Seeing that the lady is still a small tense, the fellow inquires her to unwind and halt feeling judged. She gets it that numerous nuns know more than she does, so she is willing to humble herself and make the man upbeat. Nancy is detaching her belt and is stressed that she won't if it's not too much trouble Leo, but he comforts her, saying he will as it was be disturbed on the off chance that she harms his companion. The minute is destroyed by an unforeseen phone call. Her girl has a critical issue and must conversation to her mother for accommodating exhortation and bolster. After taking care of her girl, she is prepared to stoop once more and inquires to keep going. Leo unwinds and gives a rub. The lady is near to the fellow and can feel his muscles, so she inquires him to require off his shirt. She likes the man's culminate body but feels uneasy once more. Her breasts hang down to her stomach button, and her hips do not see the same as they utilized to. The man encourages Nancy to look in the mirror and helps her learn to love herself for who she is. To help the teacher feel more at ease, he suggests pretending to be in different roles, but Nancy doesn't like that idea. When she realizes that the idea is silly, the woman starts to cry and doesn't want to take off Leo's pants. After talking to her about the other clients, the caller helps Nancy feel more at ease, and she starts to discuss more personal topics. At their third meeting, the woman feels free and lets the guy kiss her sweetly. She still isn't happy, but she doesn't want to pretend otherwise. Nancy wants to spend more time with Leo after checking the second thing off her wish list. He doesn't like being too honest because everyone has personal space, and it's not okay to go past those limits. Nancy wanted to know Leo's real name, so she searched online and found it. When he hears this, the man becomes really angry and begins to pack his things. He doesn't want to keep having the meeting and will not come back to this room. Nancy feels sad and says sorry because she wanted to be nearer. She is set to share her real name. Leon doesn't want to listen to this because the woman went into a place where she shouldn't have been. When he was a teenager, he and some high school friends had a party for adults and his mom found out. From that day on, she stopped looking after her son and told people he had died. Feeling lonely, Leo left home for good and now earns money by being an escort. Connor, whose real name is Leo, is gone for good. The man walks outside. In the fourth meeting, a woman calls for a boy again and waits for him in a hotel cafe. She recognizes one of the waitresses as Becky, a former student who did not behave well in school. Feeling scared of looking foolish, the woman says she's waiting for a guy who wants to buy her car. After waiting for Leo, she thanks him for visiting and apologizes for behaving badly. Nancy tells her friends about the guy and isn't afraid to use her real name. Feeling trusted, Leo learns about his past and the mistakes he has made. To be honest, Nancy calls Becky over and tells her that Leo isn't just a customer. He's a great guy she's been dating for a month. She has rented a room and is looking forward to being with the young man. Nancy has learned that she needs to focus on how to live and enjoy life, leaving school rules and moral lessons behind. After figuring things out, she tells Becky to think carefully and not to be scared of her true feelings. Feeling good is not wrong. It's a wonderful thing that everyone should enjoy. After leaving the cafe, Nancy and Leo go to their room to spend time together again. After doing this, they choose to take a break and recover for a bit. Seeing the naked man, the woman starts to touch herself and feels pleasure for the first time. At the end of the date, they both understand that this was their final time together. Nancy fulfilled her wish and enjoyed herself, so now she is ready to say goodbye to the young man. When she is by herself, she looks in the mirror again. This time, she doesn't see any faults in herself, doesn't feel scared, and isn't bothered by her insecurities. Being true to yourself and liking who you are is the key to true happiness. The movie ends here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.